Hey, what's going on, family, fellow market bandits? Back with another video. It's your boy Javon Foster, and I know I haven't done a Forex breakdown video in a good while, a good little minute or so. But I promise to try to do at least 1 to 3 videos a week moving forward, right? But today I want to just discuss how I made nearly over 2,000. Well, not nearly, but over $2,000. Trading on the Forex market, right? And the pairs that I made money on was US 30. I'm currently in some on Euro USD, and I'm currently in some trades positions that's open, running, and profit as well for that pair, and USDJPY, which I'm also in some profit as well running. Okay, but so far secured profit is over 2,000. About 1,200 on one account and another 1,000 on my other account. And you guys know what account I trade with the most, and that is Sway Markets. I do recommend you guys sign up with Sway. Like, this broker is the future, man. The spreads are amazing, the commissions are amazing, right? Precise entries every time. No nonsense, no garbage just happening in my back office and everything. I get payout on time, quick and fast. Withdrawals are easy. Like, get started with Sway, man. You can find the link for my Sway, for my referral link for Sway Markets in my description. And if you appreciate this video and love everything I've been doing so far, just sign up with Sway using my link. That's all I ask for. And give me a thumbs up. But let's talk about US 30 first, right? So as we notice here, US 30 is at an all-time high. US 30 over here, let me just get it right here, was at an all-time high, right? So, looking at from the 1 hour to the 4 hour, 1 hour and daily time frame, seeing that US 30 is at an all-time high, but seeing that volume push that it took to break that high, I knew that US 30 has to come back and retest that structure, because this was a swing point on the higher time frame, and it was a very strong supply and demand zone. Okay. So I know price had to come and test that area. Not only that, price had to come and test that area. We can see we have a bunch of imbalances in this area, some gaps in the market that need to be tested eventually. But we're not sure if price is going to go there right now. So once price comes to that structure, you know me, I like to take my money and run, right? Tell people all the time, we don't control this market, right? Well, at least I don't. I'm here to that's what we call market bandits. I'm here to just steal off the bank's plate, wherever they push the market, take some money from their plate, and then go about my day. You know what I mean? So here in US 30, right, price was at an all-time high. We see that price was created, um, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs in this market, higher low, right? But when price created this higher high, keep in mind we had an all-time high. We see price um push up to about 38,100 for US 30, but then it pushed back into the structure, this previous high zone right here, right? See that price push back under that zone. So once it pushed back under that zone, I kept an eye on it, right? There's two things price is going to be looking to do at this area, and it's either going to continue to buy up from here, or it's going to now continue to push down to this market here. Okay, so as I was keeping an eye on it, I noticed price still consolidating, as we see here, right? Price, came a little bit above here, and then it started creating lower highs within that consolidation. And then we got the breakout. That was beautiful, right? After receiving that breakout, I keep looking at the market. I would gap down. Let me just delete this a little bit. Let me just clear up some of these for y'all. So those look a little bit confusing, but I was explaining why I'm looking to take the trade earlier on my live session. So I saw little marks all over the place. We kind of clear this up. Okay. Oh, okay. So next thing I did was just draw up my trend line and see how price will react the same off of this trend line, because as we notice here, guys, price broke out of structure and it's failing to push higher, right? It came a little bit in structure and it reject, filling off this imbalance. So I was surprised when I see price push up a little bit higher, but not too surprised, for the simple fact that this created a higher low, but this black line is a former support and resistance line. We can see how price of the same structure here. So price breaking back above it, retesting it. Wasn't a surprise to buy out, but I was hoping we get a more volume push to the downside. So I patiently wait, guys. And after noticing that higher low, I just simply draw up a trend here and said maybe we're going to get that triangle pattern out of this consolidation zone. But not only do I want the triangle pattern, but I'm looking for price to break that previous low, right? Since I'm looking for a concrete entry, I don't want a 50-50 entry, 50% in my buy or sell. I want something that I feel comfortable in, confidence in, right? At 80% entry, right? So as we can see here, guys, price broke out of structure and to break that same common structure I was talking about over here, that support and resistance. It broke out of that zone, right? Breaking the trend line, retest structure, creating higher lower highs, breaking the previous low within that retest, creating a lower low. That was my entry, guys. Stop loss that high. And all I did, guys, was just wait for price to go to our desired target. Now, I did make our target, our TPs, the previous structure, as you can see here, that's TP1. TP2, I also made it the structure here, but instead of using the swing peak, I used where I noticed that price kept rejecting a lot from that wick area. Right, let me clear that up so you guys can actually see it properly. Okay. So you guys can probably see that properly. Let me zoom in for y'all right there. So as you can notice, a lot of people, when they draw certain structure, they just look where the candle's forming, but candlestick does tell a story. And you also got to look at the wicks because there's something that's happened to cause these wicks to reject from there. And then the moment, even though it kept rejecting it, the moment price broke out, it literally faked back up. So, okay, what's going on in here, right? There got to be a lot of aggressive buyers here forcing market to the upside, okay? So I knew that that's a common area that price might reject from. So that was my target too. But as you can see, price actually just demolished it and went straight down to our structure as we predicted it to go to. And we made well over 100 points, right? As you can see, 1,360 pips, right? Or 136 points, right? It was a beautiful 1 to 2.4 risk to reward. Beautiful, beautiful trade, guys. Okay. I will be putting, I did send this trade. I was a little tongue tie. So I did send this trade to my Signal group, even though I also called it on the live call, right? So I should show somewhere on the screen here. You're going to see the signal that when I sent it in my Signal group, and you're going to see the profit I made from this trade as well. Okay. And moving forward to the next pair is EURUSD. EURUSD is another trade that we took, right? We took this a little bit earlier in the week. I think we took it Friday, right? And as you can see, guys, price was dancing a little bit. The retest off this structure, just a normal fib level if you apply fib from here to here. So that price just came to that 618. It was beautiful retest. So as you know, your boy had to pop some more entries. So I had a couple entries here along with my original entry. But as price pushed about 50 to 55 pips in profit, filling off this imbalance coming to this wick right on the opposite side, I closed off my original two entries, and my entry that I took up here, I held, right? And I'm still in those trades, and which is better for me because I have now a greater risk to a lower risk with greater rewards, right? I am looking for price, zoom this out, looking for price to drop down to this next structure here. And at this area, how price react will help me determine, do I close off all my position or at least held some to continue to push down to this next zone. So another phenomenal trade, guys. Currently made over 55 pips on these on that trade already. Beautiful. The next trade I'm in, guys, is USDJPY, right? USDJPY. This one, I'm a little iffy on this one, right? I took a buy position on here on my team. It did win a few pips and profits thus far. It went as you can see, about 38 pips in profit. Nothing crazy. It's not anything crazy. I do expect some sort of probably retest in this structure here before we get to price to go bullish, right? All the way. I did have a buy limit here. I wanted price to come down, but as we can see, price didn't reach that level. And when I noticed that price actually faked out and dipped back into this zone here that we had, right? I said, you know what? I might look to take this price to the upside. And I ended up taking it really on the 4-hour time frame, right? Or I think not 4, I think it was a 2-hour time frame, but I ended up taking that trade there. And we currently profit, but I want to see price push a little bit higher, at least to my black line up here before we get some sort of rejection to the downside. So this one, update and see how it goes. I risk very light on this trade as well. Because I like to take high probability setups. And for me, a high probability setup would have been that retracement back here, then a reversal to the upside. But this is not a high probability setup, so I went a little bit lighter than normal on my lot size. But there you have it, guys. 3 trades that I've taken today, and those trades have made me good profits and such, right? This was a gold trade. It's another trade that this trade was last night, so I didn't want to show it. I just want to show the ones I took today. The gold trade here went into profit. I'm not in this US gold trade here. I'm actually waiting for price to break out our low, and then with price I break that low, I'm looking to sell, right? But just holding, seeing how price move. Hopefully this dip back down and give us that break that we need so we can make some good profit. If not, and price decides to continue buying, right, I'll definitely look for more position to take to the upside. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, right, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to join our Signal group, click the link below for Signal and also purchase our course, right? Thank you. Peace.